kind of ruined the whole
Trey got tarnished.
Yeah, I felt bad, but not for real. It does go both ways though, bro. You just go on forever.
Coke dick.
I have to pretend to bust nuts.
Is that the coke dick?
Coke
That's real
dick.
shit.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like whiskey dick.
It's
Right.
either gonna be the
Coke
best
whiskey
dick in the world, or it ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
Ladies, this shit is for real. Wow.
I've definitely pretended to bust a nut like, a bunch of times, all the time, just like it
Right. See, dudes
long,
do that
shit.
shit.
Go on forever.
Guys
I'd
be
like,
faking nuts.
If
Guys
I start
fake
breaking
nuts.
a
I might
sweat,
have a heart attack before.
yo, leg cramps. I used to get leg cramps, or just fucking forever, bro, and just get a back leg cramp. Like, stretch it out real quick. This shit hurts. All that shit happens, baby.
Bad.
Shouts out to cocaine, man.
Shouts out to cocaine, baby.
Cool. It's that
I don't
white.
know what's up with that. When I was a kid, I guess I didn't want to. I looked down at that shit, but now it's like, you know, I'm just a grown up now.
What about the kids though, man?
Yeah, the kids. Yeah, don't fuck around with drugs. Yeah,
There
don't
you
be
go.
listening to this.
We
shit.
gotta have some type of positive moment during this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not all bad. It's not all bad here, man. So
Hey,
we gotta
man,
have positive.
hey, cocaine ain't bad as long as it's in moderation, man. Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation.
Hey, you know what's really crazy when you go to when people in Minnesota, you know, people do it once in a while. In Miami,
Yeah.
you go to Miami, it's unlimited supply, and people got a lot of bread. So like people who don't do cocaine don't even want to associate with people who do, because people who do are crazy. Because you think about it, you got unlimited amount of money, dumb piles. You just get goofy, like, you know what I mean? You get geeky. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Geeked out.
The tweak is heavy, baby.
Right. Is it worse like here?
What do you mean?
Because the shit ain't so available? You know what I'm saying?
Like it's not as good.
The tweak out. Is the tweak out worse here than in Miami?
No, the tweak in Miami is It's heavy.
They on that flocka though.
Yeah, they got more.
They got that flocka.
The tweak here is heavy. The tweak here is heavy, but the tweak in Miami is motherfucking heavy. Plus, it's like, I don't know. Everybody's real cocky about, you know, how pure they can get it. It's just like it's. People are balling in Miami. Everything's more beautiful. If you a beautiful person and you born in Japan, you like want to go to Miami. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I heard Miami got all the most beautiful people from
all over the world. Like the finest bitches from here just wish they could go to Miami.
Right.
You know what I'm
Be
saying?
average.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, and be average as a
Hey,
motherfucker.
I seen Bang Bros, bro. I used to think Bang Bros was real when that shit first came. I'm like, man, this really cracking like that in Miami?
Yo,
Nah,
I have.
nah.
No, hold up. I definitely.
Bang Bus. That's what it was. Bang Bus, wasn't it back then?
I have,
The bad bitches.
Yo, I see some Bang Bros out there. I see some bitches I seen out there like that. I had some Instagram bitches that I just followed that are bad strippers in New York, and then I seen them in Miami with my own eyes. Like I'd be like, damn, I thought these bitches are celebrities I'll never see. But check it out. If let's say you bad as hell, you were born in Japan, you want to go to Miami. But if you're in Japan and you're smart as hell, where do you want to go to? New York. That's how the smart motherfuckers at.
Right. Trying to be a model or actress or something.
That's
yeah.
true. Yep, that's true. California does get it too.
Right.
California is so spread out though. It's like, you know, LA is right there, but California is so spread out that it's not condensed like Miami. It's like everybody goes right. Miami is the one city. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the finest people are there in Miami. If you go up to Lauderdale, everybody's like ugly. I can't even lie. You know what they call it? Everything north of everything North Beach and everything. That's not South Beach. They call it Varicose Vein.
Damn.
That's
Varicose Vein Beach.
Yeah, this bitch told me
fucked
that.
up.
And I was like, that's true. This like all the families and all the regular people. The South Beach is just fucking sexy. It's just crazy, bro.
Have you ever paid for pussy before? Or what's the most you ever paid for pussy?
I've never paid. I'm the emotional pimp. I've been this way since I was like a teenager, since I was a little
Not
kid.
even indirectly?
No. I've always only made pussy pay me ever since. And when I was like, I don't know, I was 14 years old or some shit. I moved to California, and then people just asked me like, you know, who I am, what I am, and I just tell everybody I'm a pimp, and I just started pimping. I knew some pimps out here, and I had some game. But when I went out there, I said, you know, I'm about to reinvent myself. I'm just gonna be a pimp. Why not? You just gotta keep it pimping all the time.
Shout out to Drew Down.
Yeah, shout out to Drew Down. But for real, that's what happened. I went out there and I said, you know, I said I was a pimp, and then and eventually, yo, this shit, I believed in myself, and eventually had some hoes and shit, and I was working out. It was working out for me in high school. That's when I started pimping. I had some bitches. I take them to take them to parties with cholos, and just let them, and they're gonna go anyway. These bitches were going anyway, and they were gonna get a train ran on them anyway. It didn't matter. I go to a party, collect $50 from a few of the homies, ditch the bitch there, man. And that's it. And then, you know what I mean? Maybe go back and pick her up the next day.
Is that the emotional?
In her parents'
Is
car.
that the emotions?
In her parents' car. I met these, I'll tell you how it happened too. These 3 bitches, they just were from, like, out. I mean, California's like got a lot of deserty action, you know. These bitches were not from the city, and so they'd be like, you know, an hour to go out there. And I don't know how I met these bitches, but these bitches would do anything to kick it. And so I would be like, you know, before I go out there, before I even think about going out there, I need, you know, I need like $50 from all 3 of y'all. If I even come out and pick y'all up, and then y'all also need to get like a half ounce of weed for me to smoke. And then they'd get the weed, and I wouldn't let them hit the blunt. I put a line in here that was on these emotions that was like that. This blunt right here is for the players only. I literally just say that. This is for the players. And like this bitch, just everything I would say started with bitch and ended in bitch. That shit was rough, bro. It was rough.
That's real fucking, that's gorilla pimping right there.
And then,
There's no emotions. You should be the no emotions.
So that was,
Yeah.
So that
What kind? Yeah.
No, but that was
You
back
hard,
then.
man.
That was back then.
Do you still got hoes with that attitude?
No, right now what I do, this is what I do. That's now I'm an emotional pimp because I learned that I wasn't having no fun. Like
Right.
I was having hard game all the time, and being game tight made me tight all the time. Like I always was tight. And I started to realize I wasn't having much fun because I started feeling like I'm missing out on fun.
Right.
So I really started relaxing and just fully on enjoying myself instead. And that's what the emotional pimp really is all about. It's really it's something that doesn't exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say,
I keep it pimpish, and once in a while, I've been out and I pimped a bitch that's not even a hoe. Like a bitch, like see a bitch at a party, and like so I see somebody checking out a bitch at a party, and I'll be like, yo, man, that's my. I point out, I'll be like, that's my bitch, bro. Give me $200 or some shit. I'll let you bang this bitch.
And she's not your bitch.
And she was like dancing with her dude.
Wow.
For sure. Yo, that was in.
That's pretty heavy.
That
man.
was in Colorado.
That's
that was in.
pimping
That
right
was
there.
in
Yeah, that's
Durango. That was in
hell
Durango.
Yeah. Secondhand.
I've been to like a strip club and shit, and like sold a stripper to some dude, and I just left, took the money, and just bounced. Just shit like that. So like pimpish shit happens. Plus, you know what? You know, I had a bitch a couple years ago doing a lot of things, and actually last winter too. I had a bitch. I set her up with a sugar daddy, sugardaddy.com. Man, I can look, hold up. The bitches is out here selling pussy for like $50, $20 a pop. I teach them how to fucking meet a millionaire. You know, I teach them how to meet a millionaire and go out to have dinner like a decent bitch, and the motherfucker give you $300 just because you hanging out with him. Like, I can do that. So and if you keep going it, bitch, I can make you a millionaire. I could teach a bitch how to become a millionaire. I learned this game from Bitterface. Remember Bitterface? I just met this bitch and she already had a sugar daddy. So it made me think, it made me realize that I can, instead of...
I'm over here learning
who's
shit.
Bitterface? I gotta know this story.
Bitterface, she's
I know
magnificent.
Bitterface.
She's magnificent.
Shout out to the berries.
But she's the one that showed me how close to millions of dollars are. Before then, I was just kind of enjoying. I started just really enjoying myself, just kind of getting into my art. But this bitch, she showed me $1 million are right here. They're right here. She had one dude. He was worth $26 million, and he would do anything for her. And he wanted to marry her, and that was it. I had just marry the dude, and then get a divorce, and then we'll have millions of dollars. But she couldn't get it done in the end though, and so I had to move on. And now she's not doing good. But shout out her. I feel bad. I hope that now I'm doing good. I'm on track to have my $1 million, but she put me on that track though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like now, like if I meet a bitch, like I literally say, you know, you have to make me $1 million, or else I can't fuck with you.
Damn.
And so now I got a chick that she making me $1 million, and then that's what I'm doing. But,
there it is. Emotional pimp.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, me pimping. Actually, I like, you know, I ain't got right now. I
See
ain't got
that.
no hoes and shit.
Let me
Like
see
doing all
that.
that. You know, it's like I'm not doing that action. I just put me. I don't know. I'm in my zone still.
Check this shit out.
That's what's up.
But that's what the bitter face.
Besides yourself, let's top 5 pimps, fictional or real life.
Okay.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Aqua Fresh top 5.
All right, let me see. I think Harvey Keitel. I think I seen him be a pimp once in a movie with a long time ago.
Was Richard Pryor in that movie? No, that's not good.
Nah. This was like, what was that? I think it was like Taxi Cab Driver. That one with Al Pacino.
With Robert De Niro
goes crazy.
Yeah.
I think Harvey, he had just had on this leather coat that was real smooth. It was realistic. Like he was like a realistic pimp. That'd be number 5. I just gotta say, I don't really.
Motions.
We got time.
Number 4. I would say, let me skip to number one. Number one is
Your number one pimp.
is Prophet. He showed me kind of how to be a pimp. Like, I mean, he didn't show me how to be a pimp. He just was the first pimp that I seen that was a real pimp in Minneapolis.
Right.
You know, he was this native cat. He was he stayed over in Northeast. He just had some hoes. He was pimping bitches like out of, you know, that subway like on Central. I think he was pimping bitches out the back of that subway.
Local pimping.
Yeah. All right. And then
$5
let's go. Let's go to number 4. Number 2 had to be Too Short. Maybe he's not a real pimp, but you know, he just kind of he did like, influence me musically, and you know, and game wise for sure.
Shout out to Too Short.
And then let's go to that'd be number 2. Number 4 would be Drew Down. You know,
Shout out Drew
was a
Down.
pimp. I like listening to him, and then I don't know who. Let me see. What's like a real pimp out here though? I don't know, man. There was some
Remember that Pimps Up, Hoes Down? That shit they had. What happened to that
What's
shit?
the white dude?
used
What's
to
the
know
Mr. White Folks. Mr. White Folks.
There was a pimp that came out here from like Chicago like 2 years
Oh,
ago.
the Bishop?
Like 2 years ago.
Kenny? No,
Like 2 years ago. I think his name was like Wild or some shit. His name was like
I don't know.
His name was like Wild, and he would be like, and there was like 3 of them or some shit, and they were always downtown, and they were pimping. That'd be number 3. Wow, who do you think?
I say number 1 for me is Goldie.
Goldie the Mac.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
pimped
what-
harder
He
than
said,
Goldie.
have you ever seen a nigga with bitches from Hawaii, man?
Never.
He said, I'm about
Never.
to take over the world.
Yo, Sugar Free.
He said Hawaii.
Sugar Free was a smooth pimp.
Yeah, I say Sugar Free. Mac Dre was spitting that shit. Was spitting
Right.
that ism shit.
Right.
Do or Die. I like Do or Die. There was on that pimp.
That was Poe
I'm trying to
pimping.
think
That
of
was
some.
fucking Yo, I'll be looking up. Yo, Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy's the biggest pimp.
Puff Daddy has more money than Jay-Z separately from Beyonce. Beyonce and Jay-Z together,
Yeah.
they got $1 billion.
Puffy pimped the shit out of everybody he put.
Puffy just upped it. And he's got like, I don't know, like 100 or something more million than Jay-Z does right now.
Yeah,
And
he
I was
pimped
like,
every artist he ever fucked with. So yeah, he's pimping.
yeah,
He's
that's
probably
some
Barry
real
Gordy
pimping.
too. That motherfucker too.
And he's probably touching them too. Touching butts.
Horrible. That's horrible.
You know that shit happens in the industry, yo. That shit, you know that shit's going down, man.
Right.
It's a sick industry. The music industry is a sick industry, man.
Right.
Some sickos. But yeah, let's not get into all that crazy shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You fuck with J. Cole?
I fuck with J. Cole. Like he's making me more of a fan. Like at first I was like kind of seem a little mediocre, and I kind of get like but you know, hip hop is alive. It's like it is lyrics. Like I can't compare him to my favorite, but he's better than all the rappers out right now. Lil Yachty's and all that shit. You know what I mean? Which I actually like Lil Yachty. I like all. I know. I like
Can't
all the
stand
rappers
him.
that everybody hates. I got into a place like I think it was last year and a half, where there's nothing I don't like right now.
You know
like,
what?
I used to be very like adamant about
Right.
you know, real hip hop. What's hip hop? That's not hip hop. But yo, for like,
Lil Yachty's horrible though. Him and Lil Uzi Vert and Young. I can't even like.
I
Young
like
Thug.
those songs.
Young
I like.
Thug, been
Thug
growing
got
on
some
me.
cool
Much as
shit.
I hate Young
favorite-
Thug, he kind of been growing on me.
Right.
Migos been growing on me. I hated them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Just the one dude. I don't even know who's in Migos besides
Just the
Quavo.
one.
Who's the other? Is it 2 dudes or 1 dude?
Migos. Their name is
There's
just
like three-
Migos.
there's like
Just
three of them.
him, and and that's to say, every time it's like Migos feature somebody just doing then a random ass other Migos.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
who the fuck is dude? Quavo.
Anybody with dreads can
Just
be in
Quavo,
Migos.
motherfucker.
I like
Anybody
I
with
like all
dreads.
that.
But
I
who I
like
really fuck with though is that Dram dude, man. That motherfucker's cool.
He
I
like drum. He
I
like drum
He's gonna
and
be here in a few
broccoli.
days.
I fucking like dude actually.
I
He
like,
got some
and
gang.
you know you like that song with Lil Yachty and that. You know
I don't
you
like.
do.
I hate Lil Yachty's verse, but I love that song though.
Lil Yachty's
Once he
verse.
stops rapping,
Lil Yachty's verse almost made the song.
not really.
I like that verse. I liked it. I mean, it's terrible, but there's terrible shit.
He
to
said,
like.
"I just spent 3 racks on my mama."
Bull.
Something about the mamas.
Aqua fresh on
I like
Lil
that shit,
Yachty.
though. Hey, but nah, but
You'll
you
do
know
a
what,
collab with Lil Yachty?
No,
If he
but-
was like, yo, let's do some music. Would you collab with Lil Yachty?
One thing about pimping is just you can't hate.
Niggas
bro.
like,
You
fuck
can't-
that.
you
This is
can't-
pimping.
Is you can't hate. You know what I'm saying? That you hate. You can't. You know that's like part of not pimping.
What about the women? What would they say to you, though? What about the women that are like, yo, you're on some bullshit?
Well, I'd never like. Another rule of pimping also is you never chase a bitch. The bitch come to you, and if she already coming to me, then she's gonna come to me where I'm at. She gotta come meet me where I'm at. And I'm not gonna be here and there. It's like, you know, I'm gonna be here, and if she wanna come see me, then she gotta come here with me. You know, and I be on the same shit I'm on. I mean, that's what it is.
Man, I miss my calling as a pimp, man. I got married too early. I should have been out here pimping.
You have been a pimp, bro.
I retired early, man. I told you I retired early in the game,
You
man.
got comfortable.
I retired early.
You got comfortable, yo.
That's why I said I hung it up.
Trouble.
So funny. Yo,
Trouble.
I was just like chilling for a while, you know, but just like this bitch kind of sparked the shit in me. I was like, yo, it's $1 million if I just start pimping right now.
Right.
And it's a minute to win it, baby.
Right.
You know. But yeah, all that shit,
Do
all
all
that game, baby.
Do all pimps have to have capes to be a pimp?
They should have one, but I mean, it's not required. But I do got a couple polo capes.
That's pimping. I seen you with a cape.
Yeah,
that's pimping.
Yeah, I got a couple polo capes. It's just I wouldn't think of it like that, but yeah, I guess I guess that is pimpish.
I like that.
I was just styling.
I was thinking about the old pimps. All the old pimps had capes though too, though. You know what I'm saying?
And a smooth cane.
Yeah, and a cane. And a cane.
Yeah, you know what? Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to have a cane, yo. When I was a kid, I even copped a couple canes, man.
Just for that pimp walk.
So funny. That's cool. One time I went to school with it. It was so smooth, man.
Influenced by the pimps,
For
man.
real. Yo, there was this one kid I knew. He used to hang out in Dickeytown. He had a pimp sword. He had like a sword, like a cane sword.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have whooped his ass.
I want that.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I was
bad.
gonna say I would have whooped his ass. That's
I
dangerous. Like, man, you
want
pull that
that.
shit out, I'm beating your ass.
That's so funny. Yo.
That's wild.
He used to like starting fights with over in Dickeytown with frat boys.
I was gonna say only in Dinkytown.
Exactly. Yeah,
Find
that's
the one kid, the one
with
college
the
kid
with
with a
the
fucking
cane.
pimp cane with a sword. Yeah.
That's just classic.
Incredible.
I never seen nobody in real life with those. That shit would have been
Me
funny.
neither. I never seen it neither, yo. But he was the homie. Like I kicked it with him a couple of times. And then one night he came out and he had this cane. I think he pulled it out because I was like, I wasn't even like, yo, chilling, yo. I think I was just like actively pimping, bro. Just like chilling for a long time,
Right.
you know. But I guess he felt pimpish too, you know. He's like, wants to go hang out with Aqua Fresh. He felt pimpish, so he pulled out this cane and a funny fur coat and super styling, and it was so funny. Kind of bummy styling, but
Right.
you know, he's trying.
Hey, he still pulled it.
He
Pulled the look, whether it's on Halloween or not. You can still be a pimp every day of the fucking year if you want.
Yeah, well, you have.
It's got to be real. Yeah, you got to be real with it though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what's bopping? How come y'all didn't come to my show? To my album release party, yo. Was popping.
We talked about it.
I know.
We covered it.
We mentioned it.
I know.
There was a lot of
I
shit
want
going on that
Beasley's.
night.
I want Beasley's.
Yeah, go
Beasley's.
Beasley's answer.
It was
What's
a
up,
lot of
Beasley?
shit going on that night, you know, and yeah,
I know
man.
why. Beasley's tight because he didn't get on the album. No, that's
This is my little brother right here, man. This is my little brother. I was upset that I wasn't invited to be on the Emotional Pimp because that's just how I am. And when I get salty, I don't fuck with you anymore. And that's just pretty much it. I'm just playing.
The year before last year, I was with this chick. I was with Danielle, and she took her parents' RV, and we
Shout out to the RV.
Yeah, we parked it like let's go like suburban camping, like in every single neighborhood. Like on the north side, we stayed one night, and on the northeast, right behind.
He had the Breaking. His
Honey.
shit was like the Breaking Bad fucking trailer.
I pulled up to Honey in the RV, and then like kick
True
it,
story.
and then go park it right around the corner in the
True
back.
story.
And, you know, stay the night, wake up, like come on, had everything, showers, everything we needed in that motherfucker. And it was just me and her just getting lit, like everywhere we go. Then one night we spent it in East St. Paul. Another time we spent it in West St. Paul.
West Side.
In front of Beasley's crib. Right, pulled up
True
with the crib.
story.
It was so much fun. Then I got my own. Then we just borrowed the RV and then we took it back. And then she got busted or some shit with her parents or whatever.
Damn.
And then but then I got my own the next year. I got my own right away.
Nice.
Yeah, with hers because yo, this one time I was driving in this parking lot trying to get some oysters in Uptown. It's hard to have an RV in Uptown.
One time I was driving an RV in Uptown to go get some oysters.
Yo, and
This nigga's wild.
And there was
Yeah.
and this is the RV sits like this, and then there was this whip, this Audi, a brand new Audi in the parking lot. You know, I was taking a turn, and somehow the end of it goes like this, and I'm like, by the time I turn around, I stop the car. I was like, wait, hold up. I turn around, I look, the whole car is up like this, yo, sideways like this. I said, oh, what are we gonna do? I was like, fuck it, let's get out of here. It dropped like this. I'm sure there was like minimal damage.
Oh, you hit it and it rolled
He
up.
rolled
up,
oh,
yeah.
fucking raised the car.
Like just, like, yeah, I don't know how it happened, but it was like, maybe like this. I don't mathematically, I don't know how it happened, but I turned around and the whole car was raised up on the thing like this.
That's crazy.
And I said, wait, what the fuck? And then we drove it out and it ended up like being sideways still in the parking lot.
Was cocaine involved in?
No. That was
No
that
coke.
was like a lot of rum, and a lot of rum and tree, and so we went and I drove it like 2 blocks up in the neighborhood and went back still to the restaurant and still got some oysters. But there was a little bit of damage to the thing, and that's why she got busted though, cause it fucked up some.
Probably scraped all the paint off that motherfucker.
It did some shit.
Yeah, you know somebody seen you.
I hope not.
Who does an RV in Uptown and fucking makes a car move? Yeah, and then pulls off.
Me.
They got your ass.
Me.
Yeah, they got you.
Yeah, you don't see RVs every day.
You do, but once you get one though, you be like, oh, camper alert.
Right.
Be alert time you see one. It's just like a whip. You ever like buy a whip and all of a sudden you see that whip everywhere. Like,
Right.
You didn't notice it.
Like that's Aqua.
Yeah.
Aqua. Seen you.
So yeah,
Nice.
it's just wild, baby.
Who's
Moving
getting
around.
drunk tonight, man? Y'all getting drunk tonight?
Nah.
No.
No,
I've been sober for 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, congratulations. man.
Just fucking kidding.
Trying to
That's just
find-
so
Oh,
crazy. I'm trying to do some mushrooms and go to fucking go to St. Cloud today.
Where's mushrooms at? We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yo.
But yeah, just trying. That's what I'm doing today.
Nice.
And then I got a cool show. Shout out the Winter Fest tours.
Winterfest tour.
It's been fun. We had some fun in Duluth. We had some fun in some places.
Right.
We're gonna be at St. Cloud. Just a little Minnesota one.
Right.
Little
Nice.
Minnesota one. I'm setting up something real cool though for January. Hopefully get done in January.
Nice.
Maybe wait till March though. I'm going to South by Southwest. I got one show South by Southwest.
Hey.
Hopefully I get another one, a few more, still some time.
Right.
And then but yeah, and then from there, like I do want to go up to like Colorado and shit. Like I'm setting up a cool little tour. You know?
Right.
I'm gonna
In the
I'm gonna
RV?
travel. No, not in the RV. Although I should though. See, the thing about my RV though, it's all gutted out, so it's like it's just got a bunch of space like to party in, but not like sit.
Should
down.
make that motherfucker like a party bus, man.
But that's what it is.
Rent it out.
That's what it is. But the thing about renting it out, it's like I don't want to be the guy. I'm too cool to be the guy that if something happens to it, nobody wants to tell me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if somebody scrapes it, something happens, everybody's quiet, so don't want to tell me. Like I don't want to. Like if I rent it out to somebody else, I don't want to be that guy that people are holding secrets.
No, don't even rent it out. Pimp it out.
Pimp it out.
Pimp your
Tour.
ride.
That's
Literally.
this-
Pimp your
Instead
ride.
of urban voyage, you can go
This
abroad.
this summer is gonna be. It's gonna be very festival-ish with it. I'm just gonna be at all the festivals.
There you
with
go.
it. I'm
Right.
gonna paint it.
You
I'm
see
gonna
Aqua
paint it.
in the RV, man.
I'm gonna like paint it like a fun color, like pink, and like
You gonna see him-
do
he
some
gonna
crazy
start-
shit to it.
He gonna start dressing like Big Zach pretty soon. This shit. See the Aqua barefoot. He's like,
Right,
man.
right.
He's gonna be like, fuck the
Festival.
Straight hippie
It's
shit.
called
Be like-
festival feet.
Yeah.
Straight, yeah.
Fuck the
Yeah.
Polo. He's gonna be barefoot and
Right,
shirtless.
right.
Oh man,
Right.
yo, shout out Big Zach because I have gone to some festivals with him.